welcome back to another episode of Colorado Cars. Today we have a 2006 Toyota Land Cruiser. First off, I want to give a special shout out to Arrowhead Autosport. Steve and his team over there can help you find any car you're looking for. That's where we got this beautiful Toyota Land Cruiser today. So let's go ahead and get started. Land Cruisers have been around since 1951, starting out as the Toyota BJ Jeep truck. But over the past 60 years now, they've transformed into what we know as a really luxury land yacht SUV today. As you can see, the outside is absolutely beautiful. You got nice sharp body lines all around it, and it's a Toyota, so you don't have to ever worry about reliability. This specific one is powered by a 4.7 liter gas V8, putting out 275 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque. This V8 can tow a maximum of up to 6,500 pounds, which means you're set for the weekend with your boat, your jet ski, really whatever you want to tow with it. This Toyota Land Cruiser is fitted with 4-corner air suspension, making it the perfect truck to load up your trailer or take it off-road, because really it can get you up and out of anything. Let's go ahead and move on into the inside. Back in 2006, this Land Cruiser stickered at over $80,000. What you got for that is all auto windows. You come over here, you can see you have a nice gauge cluster, you have Bluetooth, and then your other steering wheel controls for volume and station. When you look down the center of the dash, you got a map, and you have a bunch of different features over here. And then if you go down a little bit, you can see that you have AM, satellite, FM, tape, and disc. Satellite radio is pretty rare on a 2006. You have a locking diff right there. Right here is your antenna, so if you want to move up your antenna and put it down, that's how you do it for car washes and such. If you look down there, you have rear air, heated mirrors, a heated back mirror, your gear shift, heated front seats. That's how you get into your low geared box. And then if you look over here, here's your 4-corner air suspension. You can raise and lower it right there, and then you have 4 different comfort modes. You can go all the way comfort or all the way sport, and it will adjust your suspension accordingly. For a 13-year car, the interior on this is absolutely insane. Getting into the back of this Land Cruiser, you can see there is plenty of space. I'm 6 feet tall and I have plenty of room up here. You have aftermarket TVs in both of the headrests. Plenty of space for even the middle passenger because there's no bump right there. One of my favorite things about Lexuses is the stadium seating. So even though I'm sitting in the back, I still have a really clear view out the front. If you go to the back row, you can see that there's third row seatings. They fold up to allow you to have more space when you don't need them. And if you really don't need them and you need more space, you can take them out completely. It's really nicely done by Toyota. Now we're gonna talk about 5 things we like, 5 things we dislike, and how it drives. So to start off with, what I like. Just the simplicity, really. That's the number one thing. It's just simple. Everything has a button. You don't have to go into 5 different screens to turn on your heated seats. All you do is just flick a switch like that. It's so easy. If you want to get into your gears, you know, everything's easy. You have your disc button. Everything has a button, like I've said now like 5 times. But I really do think that's a great feature of this car. The second thing I like is how smooth it is. The 4-corner air suspension is absolutely amazing. And even though it's 13 years old, Toyota reliability has kept this car absolutely insane. If you look right down here, you have 4 different driving modes. So you can go into pure comfort or pure sport. And for a 13-year-old car, you really can notice the difference. Also, if you go right here, you can see that you can lower and raise it by yourself. So that's great. That leads us on to the third thing that I absolutely love about this car. If you look right over here, you can see that you have high, neutral, and low. That's your low gearbox. And then if you look right here, you also have a locking center differential. All that put together makes this car absolutely incredible to drive off-road. You have all the power you need in the 4.7 liter V8, and you have all these off-road features that are reliable, unlike if you were doing it on a Land Rover or, say, another type of car. I mean, you have all the features backed by Toyota's reliability. The third thing I like, or I guess now the fourth thing I like, you can't really see it, but we'll get a shot of it. You have rear vents on both sides that you can open independently of all the windows. So say you have a kid in the back and he wants his window open, but nobody else does. So you're getting that stupid, annoying sound in the car that is just annoying and it hurts your ears. You can open those vents and that will give the air somewhere to escape to, which means you won't have that noise and your kid's happy from having it in. The fifth thing I like is probably just the center dash and the navigation and how simple it is. Even though it's 13 years old, like I've said now a million times, it's still relevant. You can still use it to get places. You can still use it to do everything. And actually I'm gonna add on to this just once a little bit. The radio, kind of a cool feature is once you turn on the radio, you'll see that the antenna goes up over there. And then it goes down too. So if you want to go into the car wash, you can put your antenna down and you can operate it manually right there. So you'll never have to worry about your antenna getting bent. That's not really a problem in today's cars because they're all roof mounted, but back then it was. Now let's talk about what I don't like. And Ryan and I have been talking about it, and we really can't think of much that we don't like about this car. It's not super fast, but why would you expect it to be? One thing that we don't like is the lack of center console space. In today's world, it doesn't make sense to have a 6-disc changer because everybody uses their iPhone, but back in 2006, it probably did. Another thing is, while Toyota has the whole like engine reliability and all the mechanic reliability, some of their interior pieces are just fade over time. As you can see right here, the chrome is peeling a little bit, and there's some instances of that all over the vehicle. But if you really think about it, you could probably get online and find that part for $5 and fix it yourself for really cheap. So that's not that really big of a deal. That's really all we could think of that we don't dislike. Driving this car is just what you would expect. It's a 6,000 pound SUV, so it's not the fastest. Even with its big naturally aspirated V8, it's not the fastest, and nobody expects it to be. It's smooth, incredibly smooth. With the 4-corner air suspension in comfort mode, you float over all the bumps. You don't feel anything. The brakes are great. When you slam on them, they really just go. I mean, for being so heavy, they do a great job. If you've ever driven a Toyota or a Lexus, you kind of know what they drive like, and that's exactly how it is. Just solid, not the fastest, but not the slowest either. You still have plenty of get up and go, and it'd be great for towing, great for anything, really. Thanks again for watching Colorado Cars. We hope you enjoyed our review on this 2006 Toyota Land Cruiser. We want to give a huge shout out to Steve and his whole team over there at Arrowhead Autosport. We're going to put their website in the description below. Whether you're looking for a Land Cruiser or a G63, Steve's your guy to get any car you want. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe below for your chance to win a $100 gift card. We'll see you on the next episode.